you will be a doctor, a different doctor, and that doctor will be a living medicine treating with the help of modern medicine with the intention of curing the patient. Shiv Yoga says that please do not treat the disease, but treat the root cause of the disease. That is absolutely important. The doctor has to become a cosmic medicine, and doctor has to activate the inner mechanism within the body of the patient so that he can start producing healthy cells. Please stop saying the disease is incurable. The cure is possible. Dr. Gupta read the paper that the cancer patients, they are recovering and they are very fast recovering is there and success rate has improved. What is the reason? The cancer patient, lower vibrational frequency, the doctor, higher vibrational frequency. And another thing I had said yesterday, that the teaching, the healing, steps of healing. First is the mantra medicine. Mantra medicine is called the sound medicine. Which the Shiv Yoga doctors they are practicing. The second is cosmic medicine. A Shiv Yogi doctor becomes one with the cosmic intelligence, connects with the universe, and the cosmic healing is flowing through him. So it is not only his vibrational frequency raising the vibrational frequency of the patient, but through him is the cosmic healings are flowing. And the third most important medicine is the prana medicine, the life force energy medicine. This is this etheric body, the pranamaya kosha. It is the aura. Mostly the persons, they have static aura. But a Shiv Yoga doctors must have the dynamic aura. The dynamic aura. Then the next step of the medicine, which in the Shiv Yoga philosophy was considered as the nature medicine. We may or may not be able to use it in our regular practice, but the mantra, the cosmic, the prana, these are the additional qualifications of a Shiv Yoga doctor, along with the knowledge of modern medicine. Then next come is in that nature medicine comes the medicines of herb. the medicine of herbs, the plants, the vegetables. So that knowledge, a Shiva Yogi doctor, if he can gather, it will be beneficial. Then the last comes is medicine. In our time, it was called Ayurveda. But in modern medicine, allopathy. So the availability of medicine, whether for the disease the medicine is available or not available, an ordinary doctor can take a decision and say the non-availability of medicine means disease is incurable. But a Shiva Yoga doctor, more than this, those steps which are there, he is going to utilize that. He is going to utilize that. And when in this area, the medicine is not available, he will have an integrative approach. He will have an integrative approach. And what about the side effects of the medicine? Obviously, the human body is alive. And any chemical which is formulation which is going inside is dead, is not alive. A Shiva Yoga doctor is going to make that formulation alive. He will convert the molecules of chemistry into biochemistry. And then he is going to make that patient, after he starts recovering, he will make him the active participant in the treatment. So tell me, cure is possible or not? So please never say it is incurable. Now what happens when we say it is incurable? Or what happens when we say you are going to live for 3 months? I want to know. Can anybody predict the life of any individual? You can predict hourglass. In hourglass, I can easily predict how much time the sand is going to take to come here. I'll say, okay, within 2 hours, the upper glass will be empty. All right. Because that hourglass is having no life. But can I treat a human being as hourglass? But the first thing I said, the mantra affect the human body. The mantra affect the human body. Mantra does not mean any chumantar kalikalantar. Mantra means the spoken words. The spoken words. And every nocebo spoken word is going to work on his etheric body, on his endocrine system, is going to work on all the 55 trillion cells. The information you're going to die. Or you're not going to get cured. You have to live with this disease. Now let us see what happens internally. As I said, whatever I think, every cell of my body is listening. And every cell of the body has power, either to heal myself or to kill myself. And after listening that you cannot be cured, the message is always, I cannot be cured. I cannot be cured. So the cells inside the body, they send a message to each other. You cannot be cured. You cannot be cured. So the other cell says, no, the cure is happening. So come on, what boss said? Don't get cured. Come on, start doing something else. And something else happens. Where is a loving, passionate, I don't know whether I should talk or not, because FDA USA says that it is obligatory on your part to tell the consequences of a disease. But how can you predict the consequences? How can you predict? I can prove scientifically the cells, you culture the cells, that same sick person, you start culturing the cells. You need a medium, you need an environment. What is it you need? A medium and environment. You keep the cultures in a bad environment, and sick cells are getting cultured. And that same bottle, you lift it and you bring it in the beautiful environment. Change the environment. The same medium, the same cells, outcome is going to be absolutely different. So if in vitro tests, in the laboratory test, the cell culture behavior is changing, the same way, don't you think, if that person, environment is changed, will he improve or not? So we cannot treat a human being as a inorganic material, lifeless material. A human being has to be considered in totality as a community of 55 trillion cells, having the minds of its own, having the capabilities of its own, and then is the etheric body, astral body, causal body, and supercausal body. So in Shiva Yoga principles, I will say that whenever you are giving treatment, please have a placebo behavior, because the doctor will have a nocebo behavior and a placebo behavior. It is up to you how you do it, but because you have chosen a profession to serve the humanity, so when it has to be serve the humanity, it has to be for the benefit of. One young man, many years back, I had met. He had gone abroad. he was suffering from, वो खाना खाने के बाद वो बर्फ आते हैं ना, एसिडिक हो जाता है. In the medical language, it's called reflux esophagus. That's what they call it. Reflux. It's the acid goes up. He went to the doctor somewhere abroad, got the test done, and the doctor told him the consequences. If you do not cure, you might get esophagus cancer. Like a doctor can easily say to anybody that you might get tuberculosis, or you might get amoebiasis, because tubercle bacilli are always present and entamoeba is always present. It is when the body defense mechanism goes down, So can you say you are likely to get? You cannot say that. Now there is a trend where we say the person is likely to get cancer because cancerous cells are there. It is not the cancerous cells, it is the behavior, dissonance behavior of the cells, and that dissonance behavior is too much of fight and flight mentally we are doing. Like now we are training ourselves mentally. Like I ask a child, what are you doing? He said, I play. I said, what are you playing? I said, cricket. He said, what else? Boxing, judo, karate. I said, which school you are going? I said, nowhere, I have PSP. PSP, PlayStation. So it's mentally, it has to be a complete coordination between body, mind. We cannot just say that too much of thinking you do and then too much of logic mind. It's so difficult to explain. We are drifting away from our realities. So it is absolutely important that what kind of ethics, what kind of those things are there when we have chosen a profession to save life, then I leave it to you. Now, it's very important for every doctor to become a Shiv Yogi. You might say, what crazy statement you are. How can you say that? I have to say that. But why? Why? Now, I'll request you to enlighten me, because the statistics, the doctors, those who are specialized of a disease, a heart specialist or a kidney specialist or whatever diseases are there, the statistics says that those specialists, they suffer from the same disease. Yes or no? Another statistical data, it shows that in comparison to other professions, the doctors, they do not live longer. They have a short lifespan. Statistical data, I'm not saying that. See, we must live our life as a knowingness. We must know instead of भेड़ चाल चलता है. क्यों चलता है? I am the creator. I have to create. So मैं किसी और को क्यों चलाने दूं? I am the creator of my own destiny. You know why it happens? The second body is etheric body. Now you all are sitting on the chair? Yes? Yes? Yes or no? Be careful. You're not touching anybody? Huh? Sit properly. Do not touch anybody. Make sure. It's very important. Untouchability. Chua-chut. Are you sure you're not touching anybody? Yes or no? How can you say that? How can you say that? Because ethically, you have an inner aura and an outer aura. And this has to be minimum protruding out from 12 inches to many inches. So whenever a patient comes to you, what you do is you wear gloves. And then touch. And then remove that. And the next again. But the truth is that your etheric body is merging with the etheric body of the patient. Earlier, when it was the trend of a physician, this statistic of the specialist developing the same disease was much less. Now it is more because the etheric body. Now, what happens? The person who is suffering from a disease, his etheric body has etheric debris or negative accumulation of negative energy in that part of the body. If a person is suffering from eyesight problem, you will find here there is so much of negative energy. You will, whatever I'm talking to you, I'm going to make you experience, because Shiva Yoga is wisdom. Shiva Yoga is not teaching. Shiva Yoga is wisdom, is experience. So whatever verbally I'm talking to you, I'm going to make you experience that. So you will form your own opinion. A person suffering from heart disease, you will find the left portion of the heart will having so much of negativity. And he is meeting the doctor. So when he goes out, by the time you have removed your gloves, you have forgotten that more than that, the etheric debris the patient has left with your etheric body. Because our understanding of medical science should be that we are not only the physical body, because the treatment is based only on the physical body, but actually it is a combination of 5 bodies. It's a combination of mind, emotion, and body. So he has left the etheric debris. The next patient, now another variety of etheric debris, another one, another one. So same organ negative energy is leaving with the body of the doctor. And the law of physics says the flow of energy is from higher level to the lower level. The doctor is healthy, the patient is unhealthy. The doctor is having higher energy level, the patient is having lower energy level. And when they meet each other, there is bound to be exchange of energy. The energy from the higher level is going to flow to the lower level of the patient. So you'll end up depleting your energy, positive energy, and you'll end up receiving the diseased energy of the patient. After the OPD is over, then you clean the OPD from the germs and whatever methods you must be having. When you go to the operation theater to do the surgery, the patient is suffering from a disease. So his etheric body has a mass lump of so much of diseased energy in that part of the body. Now he is scared, so it is an enhancement of negative energy in that part of the body, in the etheric body. And when you are performing the surgery, that injury to the cells, to the tissues, emits the cloud of negative energy. After the surgery is over, the patient is sent out and the cleaning is done. Which cleaning? Cleaning at the physical level. What about the etheric debris that the patient has left in the operation theater? And after some time, you will observe the ICUs and operation theaters. You will start feeling a suffocating feeling because the etheric debris. So this is the science we must know how to, after the treatments, how to ethically clean our operation theaters, how to ethically clean our OPDs, and how to ethically clean our energy body. That is what Dr. Sarkar yesterday said, that many doctors, they don't feel good, they suffer from a disease. And they say a doctor cannot afford to be a rogi. Doctor cannot afford to be a rogi. If he is adopting the Shiva Yoga modalities, the first step will be from rogi to nirogi. He has to be healthy. And from nirogi to yogi, Shiva Yogi. So that no matter how many patients come, I am an energy vortex. Now I am the cosmic energy vortex. Is the fountain of life is flowing through me because I am a Shiva Yoga doctor. And any patient who will come in front of me is going to bathe with that life force energy. And whatever is the lower frequency his body is emitting, I'm going to raise that frequency level of that patient. Is it clear? So it is, we have to make, there's no choice. We have to make every doctor as a Shiva Yoga doctor for the benefit of the mankind. And this is a science beyond science. एक तो आपकी धरती रोज की रोज उपजाऊ होगी। शिव योग में हमारे को किसानों ने बताया कि बारिश नहीं भी आई तो भी जो है वो शक्ति डालते चले गए और फसलें उनकी खड़ी रही। ये शिव योग की शक्ति का कमाल है। सभी प्रकार के बीजों को टेस्ट किया, लेकिन हमने पाया कि शिव योग बीज की गुणवत्ता सबसे अधिक थी। शिव योग खेती का एक फायदा, खेती में 50 से 70% कॉस्ट कम होगी और फसल जो है वो दुगनी से ज्यादा बढ़ेगी। गायें बीमार होना बंद कर देंगी। जो मॉडर्न साइंस से विकसित करी है उससे ज्यादा बढ़िया अपनी देसी गाय की शिव योग के द्वारा जब नई प्रजाति आप उत्पन्न करोगे, ज्यादा दूध देने वाली, ज्यादा स्वस्थ, ज्यादा न्यूट्रिटिव वैल्यू, तो वैज्ञानिक आएंगे कि ये भी कोई साइंस है। किसान जब आधा घंटा रोज साधना करेगा तो उसका तनाव जो है, उसका स्ट्रेस जो है वो रिलीज हो जाएगा, प्रेम प्यार बढ़ जाएगा, संपन्नता होगी, खुशहाली होगी। अभी जितने लोग शिव योगी हैं वो बोलते हैं शिव योग में आए हैं तो अब जीवन में मजा बहुत आता है।
अब शिव योग सभी के लिए सुनहरा अवसर प्रदान कर रहा है। शिव योग शांभवी, शिव साधना भारत में एक विशाल स्तर पर दिव्य गुरु की उपस्थिति में ध्यान करें। अपनी चेतना के विकास के लिए, आंतरिक शुद्धि के लिए, शरीर, मन और भावनाओं के कायाकल्प के लिए शिव योग शांभवी शिव साधना समारोह स्थल पर कोई रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं होगा, इसलिए जल्द अनुमोदन के लिए तुरंत पंजीकरण करें।